Hello and welcome to your Sleep Reset. I am Teresa Stegner, a self-care coach helping women bring more calm, ease, and joy into their lives. And this practice is focusing on how to get better sleep. So glad you're here. I'm starting seated on a bolster and a blanket, and you can join me sitting on a bolster as well, a blanket, or a chair, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to start with the brain dump. So hopefully you have your journal and your pen handy. And our brain dump for today is write out your worries and then write out one thing for each that is actually true. 100% true. So go ahead and write out whatever's on your mind, whatever might be worrying you, and then a fact about that to help you to really understand what is really true about that worry, because sometimes we make up stories. So I'll give you about a minute. Go ahead and write that down. Get it out of your head and onto paper. Okay, I'll give you another few seconds to finish that thought, and feel free to pause the video here if you want to spend a little bit more time writing on that one. Okay, we are going to stay in seated. Just going to move my bolster over a bit. And we're going to start with our hands on our heart. So just go ahead and settle into your seat. Hands on your heart. Go ahead and take a couple of slow, deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. And one more. And I invite you to really feel the support of the seat beneath you. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. And wherever you are in your breath, go ahead and exhale fully. And on the inhale, expand the chest, arms out to your side, elbows back, raise your gaze. Exhale, pull the belly in, hands back to your heart center, chin to chest. Inhale, expand the chest, arms out to your side, elbows back, gaze raised. Exhale, hands back to heart center, chin to chest. Let's do that 2 more times. And feel free to alternate what hand is on your heart center. And when you're finished, you can let that go. Start of bringing some breath and some focus into your heart. Helping you to soften, maybe soften anything the day had brought. Soften, soften, soften your heart. Okay, on your next inhale, I invite you to raise your arms into cactus, elbows down, and your shoulders down and back. And on the inhale, you're going to expand the chest. And on the exhale, your left hand is going to move to your right shoulder, and your right hand is going to go back behind you and gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, your right hand goes to your left shoulder, left hand goes back behind you, gaze over your left shoulder. We're going to do this 2 more times each side, and this is just a very gentle twist. Kind of loosen up your neck and your shoulders. Maybe you have some tension you've been holding there from your day. Okay, you can let that go. Just pause and notice any of the sensations in your body. Notice where you might be feeling some tension. Notice you might have some in your jaw or your neck or your shoulders. Try to release that with each breath and soften. Soften your jaw. Soften and release your neck. And soften and release your shoulders. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls backwards and forwards. Okay. You can just shake that out. And now we're going to go onto your back. So I'm just going to move my bolster to the side here. Onto your back. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor, arms at your side. And you can just do some gentle windshield wipers with your legs. This isn't a big twist here, it's just a gentle twist. Inhale, your knees come back to center. Exhale, your knees can go to the right or left, and your head can turn in the opposite direction. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale. My knees happen to be going to my left, but yours could be going to your right. Look in the opposite direction. Let's do that a couple more times. Okay. Can let that go. Now we're going to do Apanasana. So knees in your hands, one knee in each hand. Arms are straight. And on the inhale, knees move out. Arms are straight. Exhale, pull the belly in. Bring both knees towards your chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, knees push out. Exhale, pull the belly in, knees towards your chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, and on your next exhale, you're going to bring your right knee in and turn your head to the right. And then inhale, straighten that right arm, and then exhale, bring your left knee in and turn your head to the left. Inhale, arm goes straight, knee goes back out. Exhale, bring your right knee in, turn your head to the right. Inhale, your knee goes back out, your arm straightens. Exhale, bring your left knee in, turn your head to the left. Let's do that one more time on each side. Okay, and then, because symmetry is so nice after asymmetry, let's go ahead and do 2 more. Bring both knees in. On the exhale, inhale, your arms straighten, knees go back out. Exhale, pull the belly in, bring your knees towards your chest. And if you want to, you can do that one more time and roll around if that's comfortable. Okay. You can pause here a minute. And again, just notice any of the sensations in your body. Okay, our primary pose for tonight is supported child's pose. So I'm going to get set up with my bolster. And I'm going to put a blanket on top of it. And then I'm also going to have a blanket under my seat, just for extra support. And if you're wearing glasses like me, you might want to take your glasses off. And then gently move into supported child's pose and have your head turned, resting on the bolster, resting on the blanket. And you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. And I invite you to feel the support of the bolster, of the mat beneath you. And go ahead and take a couple of slow, deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And I invite you to take 5 breaths as we stay in supported child's pose. And I invite you to add 1 count to the exhale as you exhale for each of the 5 breaths. And this is your own count. If you start with a count of 4, then you might go to 5 for 2 breaths and then 6 for 2 breaths, if that's comfortable. Or if you're starting with an exhale of 6, you might go out to 7 for 2 breaths and 8 for 2 breaths. When you elongate the exhale, it really helps to bring the parasympathetic nervous system online and move you more into the rest and digest. Rest and digest phase. You're welcome to stay in supported child's pose for as long as you would like. I want to share the sleep intention for tonight. The story that my mind tells me isn't always the whole truth. I let what is real hold me. I want to thank you for joining me for this sleep reset. Sweet dreams and restful sleep to you.